Hi crafty friends, welcome back. We're on part 13 of the tutorial for the journal. Right, as I said, I would come back with you guys and decorate pages with you. A lot of you wanted to see how I actually decorate each page. So the last video was decorating that page. And then I just put a with love up in the corner there and a photo mat in there. Okay, so on this page, on the next one, I'm going to create another small pocket. God, I've got templates everywhere. I'm going to use that one. So very similar to the previous page. Let's just put this back in there. No, that doesn't want to come open. There we go, so it doesn't get lost. Right, so we're going to do this one. Now, what paper do I have to... That's not very big enough because I need it around that way, not that way. Right, so I'm going to need another piece of paper from out of my pad. Let's go with that one. We only have 1, 2, 3 and a bit file folders left to use, and there's still quite a bit of paper in here, so I'm hoping that there is going to be plenty to do what I need to. Right, so I've just grabbed me template for the pocket that goes across the bottom that way. So I draw around this. Right, so I'm going to quickly draw my lines on here. So I know where I'm going to have to score. Well, you don't hear that very often. It's so quiet out there at the moment that I can hear the church bells from down the road going. Makes a change that it's quiet, but then kiddies are going to school, I suppose. But they should be at school by now. In the first one of this pocket I actually done it in black card and then laid paper on the top. But this time I'm just going to use the paper to make the whole thing out of, and then just stress around the edges. And just simply because of the thickness that it's getting now, it's getting quite chunky. And so over there, and I need to score my lines. Pocket this side, I might actually use one of the tags to put back in it, so it can be used for we'll have a look anyway. Not too sure right this minute until I get to it. because there's just a photo mat in the pocket the other side of the page. I didn't know whether to just put you know, just like a couple of journaling cards or something in here, just out of the paper rather than. So let's just get this. It's inking up a lot better now because it's actually soaked up some ink in there. It doesn't take as long once it's started soaking up the ink. Right, so that's that. I'll bring that back in. Right, that's going to go there, like so. So I'm going to glue around the edges of that. And place that in there. Like so. And give that a push down. Like so. So we have a pocket that way in there. And then I need to see how wide that is across there, which is 4 1/4 roughly, I think. Let's measure that properly. If we do 4 by, okay, I'll just stick another mat in there, but we'll do a okay. Let's see how long that is there. Okay, so I could use that and cut that across there to make that roughly 4 1/2. Yeah. And then I only want it 4 that way. So if I go to that mark there, and I just go to there like that. Yeah. Right, so, and as you notice, I'm only doing this on the paper, I'm not doing this in the black card first, because I just want to use this pocket just to put a couple of little journal pieces in here. Let's take my rubber. About these lines on the back. Instead of distressing around there, I'm just going to take a black pen, I think. use the thick side and just do that around the edges. Like so. Okay, and then that go into there like so. And then you might just cut, because that's only the plain paper. What can I use? Just use that piece there. That could be just like a little bookmark or something, perhaps, to go in the thing there with the journal card. Do that there, and then let's make that about 5 inches, so it's slightly longer. What should we do? Okay, I'm just going to cut that across there where that line is there. Hopefully it will fit. Just a little something extra in that pocket, you know, just to make it a little bit more detail as such. Again, I think I'm just going to use my marker around the edges of this. And that'll be quite sweet as a little bookmark like that, because it's got the bottles on the bottom of it. And then just going to pop that in that pocket like that with that one. Okay, and then you can decorate this again if you wish. Let's see, with our Just For You. Well, that one, because I know it has a separate frame, but I don't know if that will fit on there with the frame around it. No, it will. It'll fit quite nicely on there. So I'm just going to use that. And then the piece in the middle as well. Stick that in that corner, leaving a border around each edge, like so. Okay. Now, do I want to decorate it with a flower, or let's see, let's have a go, shall we? Just to give it a little bit more interest. I've got a couple of leaves cut out here beside me, so I've got those already. Let's just cut out a flower. Now, what piece of paper do I want to use it from? Something a little bit more busier, I think. So, right, I'm going to take the same piece of paper and see if I can cut an area on there. So I'm just using the X-Cut flower punch. Let's have a look, shall we? See if I can get. Right, I'll just get that piece on there so it should stand out from the paper. And then, because obviously we can't put centres in these because we need to keep it as flat as possible, I've just been using the other X-Cut punch, which is this tiny little sort of flower centre, and then just using a black piece, cut one of those out, and that's a bit stiff because that card's stiffer. Right, and then what I'm going to actually do is take the marker and I'm going to go around the edges of this flower. Just so it kind of stands out on the paper a bit more. Or you can distress your flowers if you wish to, which also looks quite nice. Just use your distressing tool and go around the edges as such. Right, turn that over, get my little tool, and then curl the leaves backwards to the back side of the paper, and then turn it over, and then just circle in the middle like so, and then the centre is just like that, and then I bring my pad back over here and kind of decide where I want that. I think it's going to be in that corner, and then I just put a leaf behind it if I can. I'll put that about there, I think. Maybe come down a tad, like so. Let's get that pushed down in the middle. And just put a dab in the middle, using my tweezers to pick up this tiny little centre and place that in the middle where I want it. Just push that down. Obviously this will all be probably pushed down flat, but it does kind of hold its shape a tiny bit on there. And then I'm going to get one of these leaves that I cut out. Probably, yeah, stick that in there, like so. So just these tiny little details makes all the difference to a page, you know, stops it from looking so plain. It doesn't take 2 minutes to cut a flower out, and you know, a leaf, if you've got a leaf die or a punch or something that you can use on there. Just going to get that pushed down on the back there so it actually stays. Make sure that it's pushed down properly. There we go, see, and that tiny little leaf on that page with that in the, makes all the difference to a page. Okay, so that's that one. You can do the same on that one as well, you know, where that's in the corner, just put a tiny little flower and a leaf on there, but it does make a big difference, just kind of pretties it up, as I call it. So let's just move these out the way for a second. We're already on 18 minutes again, but as you can see, it doesn't take that long to, you know, decorate a page. Once you've got your templates and you know what you're doing, then just do them. Simple as that. Let's put these bits back in there because otherwise they're going to get lost. Right, the next page. Okay. Shall we use another template? I think we might make another one of the funny pockets with the card bits in. So we're going to want that out. And what do I do this one in? Let's grab another piece of paper. Do we want that? What was the last one done in? That's what I like to know, so they're not the same. That was done in that. So I think we'll use a piece of that. Turn that over. Open that new pocket template. I'm going to use this one here. Okay. And then just very carefully draw around the template. Like so. Put my lines on so I know where I'm going to be scoring. That's going to come down from there to there, and that bottom bit is going to go across there, like so. And then we're going to cut this out. I probably would normally take a little bit more time and care doing this if I wasn't doing a video, because obviously I'm just trying to save a bit of time for you guys so you don't get too bored, you know, for the videos. Be great for some ideas as well, guys, you know, what you'd like to see on my channel. If you have seen me you know, watched a video and thought, oh, that looks quite nice, I'd like to know how to make one of those or something, you know, then give me some ideas of what you would like to see, or what you would like to see me do as a tutorial, etc. If it's not too manic and complicated, then, you know, I will try to do that for you guys. As I said, this is all about you guys, you know, what you like to watch. And so if you have seen a video and you think, oh, okay, yeah, I'd like to know how Donna makes that, then just leave a comment and I will see what I can do. Okay. Let's cut over a bit far that way, so just snip the edge of that off. That one's fine there. Okay. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to distress the edges of that. As that will show on the front of the pocket. Just go around the edge of that a bit. Go around them edges, obviously, because they will be folded over at the front and you'll be able to see them like that. But then I'm also going to hold that folded down like so, and then just do it up that side edge, and then across this top piece here, because obviously it's just the plain white paper inside, like so, and then down that side, and then holding the bottom flap in, and just go across the bottom like so. Hopefully that should be okay. There we go, like that. So I'm just just going to pop a piece of glue across that edge there. And that sticks down to that. And then I'm going to go across that bottom edge there. And just up that edge. There. And that will stick down there like so. Okay, and just give it all a good push out, make sure your seams and things and folds are all nicely pushed down. Okay, so there's your little pocket. So where are we going to use this one? Shall we use it in the middle and then put a border down each side? Or could we use it that way? We could, but then the card inside is going to be tiny. Alright, okay, we're just going to go with the same idea that we did on the other page with this pocket. Okay, so I'm going to stick that down in there. And let's show you the little border around the edge. Get that pushed down in there. Like so, I don't know what that is on there. It's like a bit of chocolate. Okay. Like so. And then we need to make the little card to go in there. I'm not going to make this as a book this time. Don't know if that is going to be wide enough. Where did I put? Oh, it's right there. Right in front of my eyeballs. Right, that's not really wide enough. Do we have many more sheets of that? Oh, we do. So I'm going to get that one out. I'm using the back. I'll draw around this like so. Do I double it? I suppose I could, really. There's no harm, is there? Or do I just... No, I'm just going to leave it as a single one. Put that back in my template. Let's cut this out quickly. The weather is absolutely beautiful out there this morning. I think it's going to be a hot one, guys. I've already had a shower this morning and I'm sitting here, you know, getting quite warm. Alright, so that's that. Let's just stress around the edges of this. Okay, and that is going to slide in there, like so. I think I'm going to cut a strip of paper to go down that edge as a border. I kind of eyeball this. I just lay it on my mat where I can see all the marks on here, and then I'll just lay my ruler where I think, cross one of those lines, and then I know it's going to be straight without having to use my trimmer that rips all the paper apart. And then let's cut this off. So we've not done exactly the same as the other page using this pocket. We are still using the pocket. I am still putting a border down one side. But this side I've not left open this time. Let's cut this to size first, and then I can ink round the edges of that. And that's there. That there. I need to cut that there. Just going to cut that off there. And then I'm just going to use my black marker. Let's go along the edges of that. This will probably be the last video for today as well, just due to I have to go to work soon, so I need to go and get something to eat and get changed for work. And so if I have time later tonight, I'm trying to get my kitchen all sorted as well, because I've got a new cooker coming on Thursday. So me and my partner last night pulled out all the gas cooker and disconnected that, but then I think it's been standing in the same place for 17 years, so you can imagine the scrubbing that we had to do with the side of the cupboards and the floor underneath. But luckily it came off. Oh, that's upside down, see? Busy talking and not paying attention to what I was doing then. And that is going to go down there, like so. Okay, and then we might keep in with the theme of the other pages. So let's see if we have something on here we can use. Wishing you a day as special as you. Do we have something in the other colours that we can use on there? Time for congratulations and celebrations. No, I wanted a longish shape one, so I can put it at an angle across there. Wishing you a day as special as you. I think that one would do. Okay. I'll get the border out there as well. Now, this one, I think, may go there with a flower. We'll put it that way. We put it that way, and then we'll see the. Okay, quite funky. I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to ink around the edge of this first, just using my pen. Oh, so actually draw one card. That's all you need, isn't it? We end up with a big black line across the front of it. Right, so I'm just going to go for this and put it where I think. And look at that border around the edge. So that sticks down and get this centerpiece. Right, so up the right way, Donna. Put that. I think that would look quite nice there, actually, on that pocket. I'll push down. And you're probably thinking you've just used that beautiful paper to make that pocket and now you're covering it. Never mind. This is what it's all about. Another flower. I don't really want to use the same piece as that. Right. Let's use a piece of this one. Let's just have a look, see if I can get the centre of a key or something in the flower, perhaps. Maybe like that. And again, I need to cut a black piece for the centre of my flower. And to blacken around the edges of my flower. Like so. Do not, for you guys that are new to this crafting lark, don't go out and spend loads of money on these that you need for you know, shaping your flowers and things, because there are companies that charge a fortune for these and they're proper, you know, like flower shaping tools. Go in a pound shop, okay? You can get a whole packet of these, and these are actually for nails. So you'll find them in the nail section with the nail varnish and the fake nails, and they're for actually picking up like tiny little diamantes and things. But you get a whole pack of these, different sizes, different colours, for £1. And it is exactly the same as your flower making tools, okay, and does exactly the same thing. So please don't spend a fortune on tools if you don't need to. You ladies that you know, you international ladies, for the sake of £1, you know, I would rather go and get a pack for you and send it to you. It's still going to be cheaper than you going out and spending a fortune. And it would be a lot cheaper for me to actually probably send it to you than you buying these posh brand ones. Place that in the middle and stick that down like so. Smooth that back out of the way. Bring that in here. And then I just need another leaf. I've got that large one there, I think. I'll just snip that off there. And then just take the, poke the bits out. Like so. Place that in there. I may place a smaller one around that way. So that's going to sit in there like that. I'll just use my little tool and make sure that's stuck down in there properly. And then I may use this tiny little one. Sorry, I was just checking the time. I'm just taking a little pin to just going to poke these bits out because this leaf is smaller than the other one. And then I'm just going to put a bit of glue on the back of that one. And I'm going to place that in underneath there. Like so. Okay. Let's get that pushed down there. Okay, so, you know, these pages are pretty simple, but if you put a little bit of something on there, they can look so elegant. So they're simple, effective. Okay, and then that one. Okay, and then that one. So we've done 3 sides today. We're on 40 minutes. Do I have time to do something on the back? No, I'm going to leave it at that for now, ladies, just because of the time. I'm also watching the time up in the corner of my computer because I have to go and get ready for work and have something to eat. So if I've got time later, guys, I will try my hardest to get back to you tonight. If I can't, as I said, I've got a kitchen and stuff that I need to clean up before my cooker and that comes. So I will try and get back with you guys tonight. If not, then it will probably be tomorrow morning. But love to you all. Well, have fun playing, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.